play in 11 games, and that was in stark contrast to his start to the season.
To be at his best. And obviously 7 goals, you know, for a wing, this connection and this relationship improving, you know, as the game developed. They could easily get into the final third, but once they were there, they kept crossing, they kept...
During which time he's injury-disrupted season. And
absolutely. Every time I see him...
Toni Kroos for Real Madrid after just 3 minutes. And what a finish. Top corner, unstoppable.
Well, and I said earlier in the program that Eibar, they didn't want to concede a goal early in the game as Mallorca did last night. Well, it's happened once again. As we said, well, let's see, because Karim Benzema, he might be offside there, but he starts the action on his...
A milestone, 200 games in charge for...
you know, a minute ago.
That game, challenge comes in from Robert Correa. What's this, Andrea? A new restrained Marcelo?
Well, I think that...
defender to stop Benzema from breaking down the left.
Because Eden Hazard was on the run.
Building up top speed, but the threat continues with Casemiro and Sergio Ramos.
For you, Andy.
Yeah, he's got back his old instincts. Good to see.
Zinedine Zidane wants to give Eden Hazard space to isolate him, you know.
Extremely quiet so far. He plays it inside for Benzema. Away by Arbia.
He should... Eibar doesn't clear the ball well, and look at that. You know, with the inside of his right foot, it's not what he was looking for, and it was the Uruguayan striker. And I have the feeling that can Eibar intercept that ball, it would have been dangerous for Real Madrid. Luckily for them, it wasn't the case.
And now Arbia. Defensive Marcelo. Let's get the flamboyant Marcelo. This is a touch. It is brilliant counter-attacking football from Real Madrid. Started and finished by Sergio Ramos.
Well, if we were talking about a fullback, you know, wanting to be a number 10, we have a centre-back wanting to be a number 9. Sergio Ramos, he's got a spirit of the striker. He got the ball, he intercepted it, and then he ran, because he believed he was going to get at the end of that counter-attack. Look at this. He just opens up play, he doesn't stay there, he just runs into the box because he's desperate to score. It's a great play from Benzema. Oliveira
take a lot of credit for that.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they've been working on it, and they made it clear at the beginning of the season they wanted.
Danny Carvajal got a lot to do and not much support, so he sensibly turned. Good save by Dimitrovic. Rodrigo can't get the rebound, but it falls to Marcelo. Oh,
there you go.
Bullet strike from Marcelo. We talked about the way he stayed back defensively. Zinedine Zidane would like to see now is some of his forwards to start scoring.
1 or 2 players coming up. And I thought that the inclusion of Fede Valverde made a huge difference.
Go over on the left. Benzema turning, lovely ball. Hazard now onto his right foot. There's a risky back header that Hazard will try to chase. There you go. Bullet strike from Marcelo. We talked about the way he stayed back defensively for the first 15 minutes, but he's up there to enjoy himself now, and Real Madrid really are hitting their stride with a thunderbolt.
I think because, you know, they have 2 options. If they only go for the ball.
In the next few weeks, you'd think that if someone picks up
to play against Eden Hazard and Rodrigo, and I see Gareth Bale and Vinicius Junior
home here for the rest of this La Liga Santander season, and
for it to take those players take responsibility. And
January, but they've suffered since then, and they're suffering here to the arms of Dimitrovic, but more threatening play.
That you tried to do something better than what you've done in the first 45 minutes.
Do a better job. Stabs the pass on for Kroos. Now Hazard to Marcelo. It goes to Hazard, who will look to turn. Nice swivel. There's Marcelo for Hazard. Goals to come in this second half if Real Madrid keep their foot on the pedal. It'll be first time for Modric. This is beautiful football. Hazard mugged by Toni Kroos and comes into the action.